Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten morgen, guten tag, guten abend, guten nacht, buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, annyeong haseo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, makarmaka, denjobar, here, or what do good morning. It's early morning streaming, it's early, it's morning, we're streaming, we're back, Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Let's get the music queued up. Lost Time Life. Oh, so loud. Right into a goddamn commercial for, I couldn't even hear it. LostTimeLife.com. Thank you for your royalty-free Japanese background music. YSEFT.com. I had to wait for it to scroll. I can't remember what the places are. It's why it's up there. I can't remember. Thank you for the royalty-free Japanese background music. Check them out if you like anything that you hear. That's theirs. Except for the commercials. The commercials are from Real Japanese Radio. Thank you, YouTube. And the various methods of downloading shit from YouTube. Let's start Xtreme Racing. I am excited. I love this game. I want my controller to work. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to plug it back in. It's going to do, for some reason, do a redisconnect. And now it works. Continue. When we last left off, well, when you last left off, we had beaten the next series of the big bad wolves. Wolves? There are a lot of wolves. We had actually gone through the 7 boss battle. I don't know what actually to call it, but it's like all of the bosses from the very early stage, like back in March. Every Little Bit Warrior, Schwa Schwa Strong, Playful Gentleman, Trance Dancer. Other people as well, drawing a blank on who else was out there. Rumored Rider was in there as well, so it wasn't even necessarily early. It was even recent, but it wasn't like Cinderella Past Midnight. It wasn't Highway Gambler, right? It wasn't Melancholic Angel, but it was a bunch of them. Had to beat all of them in a row. Our Lexus RC was up to the task and then some. And then we beat Namahage. Was it Scared Straight? No. Something Straight. It's on my screen. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. I can't squint. Stubborn Straight. And the Crimson Devil to unlock our penultimate tier of equipment to break through where we were in March. I don't know why I'm showing you this way. In retrospect. Look, only about halfway through the coffee. I'm still not awake yet. But all the way through these motherfuckers. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Past Power Unit 7. We were stuck at 6 for the longest damn time. Past the 7, which means we should now be legendary tuning to 8. Very exciting. And in weight of Machine Light King, who is not the last boss, but he's really up to, I don't know, Snake. I don't know who the last boss is. I've not been kept up on my Tokyo Xtreme Racer lore. I was there. Right? I was there in the early days. Didn't really play Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Tokyo Xtreme Racer 2 on the Dreamcast, though. That was my jam. And boy, did I suck at that game. And I would just find myself, like, in places where I just couldn't beat anyone. Like, I could beat, like, Catch Me Kate. I think I beat her once. I don't know if she's in this game, but it was Catch Me Kate, Kiss Me Kate, Catch Me Kate. Kiss Me Kate's probably like a Bridget Jones Diary type shit. But yeah, Catch Me Kate. I think I might have beat her once and she probably wrecked. So I don't remember who the final boss is, but Machine Light King, I do recognize that name and he is further along. So we have to do that to unlock all that. But we got along with that. It's also almost all of the tiers of machines. Look at this. We got a couple padlocks down here for some old shit. For, guys, again, Machine Light King. Which I don't know exactly how powerful these actually are. If you're talking like a speed metric of 266, I think that those are more like, hey, these are cool. And they are. Like, it's old fair ladies with the look how far in front the goddamn rearview mirrors are. This is a Japanese-ass thing. But we do have the top tier Supra. Theoretically, the top tier Celsior, which I don't know from a Celsior, but it's in the Crown line, right? Yeah, and I love me a Crown, so it's like the luxury sedan. Go out racing one of those motherfuckers. I don't know if we unlock the WRX there. I think we did unlock the last of the GTRs. We can't even tune the GTR Premium Edition. But all of that, you know, and the NSXs look rad too. But I've just had my eye on the Lexus. If for no other reason than I don't necessarily have to dig my way through. There's only a couple levels, but 200 battle points to just get to one of them. With 109 battle points now, a speed metric of 451. We're assuming that that's the best that it genuinely is. So you got some 390s over here. So I'm excited. We're going to buy this. While you weren't here, why is that still up and running? Hold on, Ply. Thank you for directing my attention to that. It keeps turning back on. It doesn't do anything yet. Or it doesn't do anything at all, rather, I should say. Good morning, Plady, though. Hope you're doing good. While you weren't here, I went out to my beloved Daikoku parking lot. Like, you know, like typical straight males. I spent a lot of time in the parking areas. Looking for guys, looking for dudes, looking for a good time. You can have a Ream Pocket Exchange. I guarantee it. Oh, there you go. That's for you. And just beating the shit out of Gentle Arm Sakai. Right? Just relentlessly. So I ground out like 400 some battle points and about 1 million credit. 1 million of them CP points. I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost us to fully kit out the LFA, but in my head I'm thinking, you know, 100 million. If it's more than that, I'll be disappointed. But I think we have enough. I think we have enough. I'm going to disable that reward that keeps updating itself. So there you go. All right. So let's get into it. Sorry, still waking up. We're gonna buy it. 109 battle points, certainly worth it. Gonna go to the dealership. I'm not gonna bother with any of the. I will say hi to Muddy for you. I'm not gonna do the thing where you can, you know, spend some battle points to get the car cheaper. I don't really give a shit. 37 million. You know, the most expensive car I have yet seen. Not that anyone cares that much, but for a comparison, these are like the pre-built cars. Some of those are 49s, 50s. Like, some of those are, like, wicked high. You know, Midnight Plamo. But this is a car that we're going to tune, and I think that it's for our value. It's the most expensive car that we get into, so. Lexus LFA. I'm assuming it's going to be just like the LC, where we can't, or RC, where we can't do anything to it. Oh, so we have a bunch of official colors, but no unofficial colors, right? We'll stick with the white. Woke up at 3, so may go sun to fall asleep. Platty, if you're awake, I'm happy to have you here. If you fall asleep, hopefully I don't disturb you too much with my inanity. Did not do the license plate, so we'll do that here in a second. How dare I not do my license plate? There we go. Okay, since we know we need to race a couple dudes... let's see here. Ghost Soul was Yokohama. We already did that. Local rich man, who's I think we need Iwaki plates, so we'll do Iwaki. We'll do 300. Give me. Let's see here. Give me. I would like Yo. I don't know why I can't start with Yo. I think the Yo plates are. Aren't they like American cars? Or like American like servicemen or something like that? Backlit. I think it's something like that. Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku! Nice to meet you. Alright. Let's start parting it out. I think the 50 million is going to be enough, but we'll see. 7 million. Off to the races here. 3 million. 2 million. 5 million. 2 million. We should be fine, right? I mean, the body I think is also going to be expensive. The transmission is going to be expensive, but I don't think we're going to run out. 4 million. 5 million. 21 million left. How bad's the body? 10 million. Oh Jesus. It's going to be tight. We don't have enough. Just shy, though. But, I mean, like, just a tiny, tiny bit shy. All right, this could be good experiment time, right? I need another million. We can get that relatively quickly. We get that in 2 or 3 races. That's not a big deal. But oh, is that not a kick in the pill? Just shy. How anticlimactic. But we'll go get it. Assuming nothing wacky has happened, we could get it probably in, I don't know, set a timer here. Let's just make sure our boy Gentle Arm Sakai is in here. He is not. Our place to grind points. Our money grind is gone. Well, we could beat anyone. I think we could try to beat anyone here. Gentle Arm Sakai is usually here. I guess if we change cars, is he not here? Will he come back? But we need about 1 million. I haven't even tuned the car at all. There's been 0 tuning. We're just gonna go try to race him just as is. Right? No nitrous. Let's see what this dude is like. It's them tires that get you every time. I wasn't. It's like I said, I knew the body. Until I bought the car, I couldn't see how much the parts cost. But I thought it might have been something like that. So he's in an Lexus LC or RC. I keep wanting to do LC. We're in the LFA. We're both in Lexuses. We are just pulling away. When we beat him, I'm guessing we might only be like 100,000. Sakai, since it's a 3-person battle, you wind up getting, yeah, it's only 100,000. So you can almost you'll get 1 million beating the 3 dudes in a row. But hopefully he leaves. And Gentle Arm Sakai comes back. Hey, here he is. There's our buddy. And then we'll also have to, I can always switch back to the car to get like a drag strip time on. He's my litmus test, right? He's the guy I race over and over and over and over and over and over again on this strip of road to see how much faster the car, just from a race perspective, not just acceleration, not just like speed, but how fast can I beat this one set of dudes? So we're going to beat him pretty quickly. Usually I get him done in about 7 seconds, but this car is not tuned at all. So I'm not going to be worried about if it's a little longer. Looked like it was about 6. That's fine. And a bunch of these guys together, 15 seconds, 16 seconds. I want to said was what we were with the Lexus RC. So this is the untuned, not even fully upgraded LFA. I double clutched there for a second. That was a bad shift by me. Got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 16 seconds, but some of that was execution error. But there you go. 300,000. We need another race or 2 to get, we needed like 10.6. He should still be here. It's our buddy. Yep. Let me try to actually shift properly. And then after that, we'll tune our gear ratios a little. Play with the ride height. Play with the suspension. Get something that we want to practice with. And then, like, see how fast we can get against this dude. And then see if we can't beat some of these people who were kicking our ass before. Like, they love me. They love me. If you do the whole anime thing, like, I'm their rival. I mean, granted, this dude must be. You just kind of assume in the video game anime universe, right? If I'm getting like 1 million CP for whatever that means in actual currency, enough that I could buy high-end luxury supercars. These dudes are basically paying for all of them, right? I just have taken all of the money they have ever had or will ever have, and just buy continuously more expensive vehicles that I don't even drive all that long. I drive them for like a month and a half. Don't sell them. So they probably hate me from a perspective of like, this is all of their. See, I don't think you won this time. I'll get my. See, right? Like, he'll get his revenge next time. So I'm just giving him another shot at it. After this, we'll go back and tune the car because we should have our 1.6s, which I think we needed. 10.6 that I think we needed. Get our parts all up. Lower the ride height, fuck with the springs, fuck with the suspension a little bit, not a crazy amount. look at our tuning, you know, maybe do the same sort of thing where it's mostly about the top end of the speedometer, right? Like how fast can I get the car, and then getting it up to that speed. We'll just use the nitrous, knowing that a third nitrous tank is coming eventually. Yeah, but like starting at 59 kilometers an hour, and again, like either I'm double clutching or it's double clutching itself. I didn't look at the tunings. Slightly better shifting by me, perhaps, but I'm also beating them by 6th gear, and I can tell you typically those races end at 7th. And I'm guessing this car has at least an 8th gear. I'm guessing. We didn't look at it yet. There you go. All right. We'll roll back. That's my buddy when I got to go. When I need some money. That's my honey. Yeah, see, 1.3. Oh, congratulations. I'm very excited for you, too. What's the first thing you're going to play on your PlayStation 5? And why is it Tokyo Xtreme Racer? I don't know. I actually don't know that's out yet. I don't think it's out yet. All right, let's go tune. Tires. Oh, buy the tires. There we go. Phasmophobia is the correct answer. Congratulations. Omedetou gozaimasu. All right, let's do this. I mean, that's great. I mean, at least you'll get an idea of like how it compares, right? Like, I probably don't need to take it to this extreme, but I way the fuck do. I get these cars low. Limited slip differential. And I know, like, I like it pretty strong for that initial torque. 1.5 way. Suspension, I was, doing it kind of hard? Like 4 hard? You know what, that's going to be great. So that's tomorrow morning. I might be able to squeeze. If you need a 4th or a 3rd, let me know. It's Friday, everyone. Typically Saturdays are for the missus, but she did hang out with me this week. I had some free time. If you need me, I'll squeeze in 2 as well. If you don't, like, if you already have gin and you have bean or whatever, you know, let me know. I'll be good for a game or 2 as I dribble when all of the ice rushed forward and dislodged. He's busy most on his kid's car. What's wrong with his kid's car? And I think we like some rebound. You're just putting the numbers in places. All right, this is where we can start to do shit. So we want high number. 448. I mean, this seems aggressive. 444. All right, so this is, right, 45, 60, 70, 80, 60. So I don't know how fast we can actually start the race. Car go vroom, yes. No, car no go vroom, yes. Well, hopefully he can figure it out and get it squared away. All right. With this car, I don't know what a reasonable amount between gears is, so we're going to try to do like 60, right? So that's like a gap of about 60, 60. That's a gap of 80, so let's try to shorten that up. This is the most rudimentary of all tuning I know. There's like way more sophisticated ways to do tuning. But like this is just, everything's about 60 kilometers apart, right? 8, 12, 18, 24. Well, obviously that's 7. That's 7, but that's 6 as well, almost damn near 7. And we're just going to start with that. he can just, it takes time because he only has weekends. I feel bad. Like, that sounds exhausting. Like, speed metric of 672, 676. I'm still not awake. Change that soft tire is what we were talking about. Let's try Gentle Arm Sakai and see what that's like to beat him. Well, again, hopefully it's something that... I get... Here's how am I trying to phrase this? Hopefully it's something he knows, like, what's wrong with it. Right? And he's just going to... I think Loyal Knight will only race us in this type of car. Hopefully he knows exactly, like, what's wrong. Does that make sense? I think we beat Swimmer Yuta. Gentle Arm Sakai will come back. Actually, let's call the tuner first. No, we don't have the money for tuner. We got to get money for the tuner. Like, I hope he knows what it is, so like, it's not like he's gonna spend like 3 or 4 weekends trying to figure out what's wrong. Like, lose the time diagnosing it and then having to fix it. Hopefully he has like a good idea of what the problem is and he's just tackling it. Because to me, that sometimes is like the worst part. I'm not comparing the computer stuff to the car stuff because, dude, car stuff is way harder. Always has been, always will be. Oh, this car is quick. I was worried about, like, am I going to be able to get through these gears? It seems like, yes, I am. And hopefully Gentle Arm Sakai is back, and we can start racing him a little and try to... So, for example, like, the time I spent with the... I don't know what to call that stuff, but like, the little character sheet page that we're using. To figure out, like, what was going on with, like, either the delay or it not working and a way to get around it. And I think I cracked the case, but part of it is, like, I had an idea for, like, oh, I bet you I could do it this way. And by the way, all the ways I'm doing it right now are just me being lazy and me not wanting to set up, like, my own, like, WebSocket server. I've tried, it hasn't worked, and I don't want to try and get into it. What the fuck is happening? Why is my car not running? Why are you not driving? Oh, we're starting really... Why are we... Oh, I gotta figure this out. What the fuck was that? Why was I, like, standing still? Hold on. I gotta figure out a lot of shit out here, and I'll start talking again about computer shit. Alright, we're in first gear. Not a problem. No nitrous or nothing. That one was weird. Why was that? Is that a controller thing? Did I get coffee in a controller? 13 seconds is definitely faster. We're doing those in 15 and 16 seconds in the RC. But I want to do that again. That was really weird. Let me get 2 or 3 of these, then do the engine tune, and that'll give me a really good idea of how fast the car actually is. Because we're going to need a couple million to tune it. Certainly. That was weird. Alright, pay attention to this real quick and I'll get back to talking about computer stuff. I've done this hundreds of times. This one race. And when I'm, like, even doing it, I'm doing it and, like, not paying attention and doing it. Like, I'm doing it and, like, watching, like, a YouTube tutorial or YouTube video or something, right? Because we are, like, straight muscle memory now. Alright, that one okay. It feels a little squirrely, changing lanes here. 13 seconds. I mean, still in 5th gear. So hopefully we can get up to that full 450. Okay, so I feel comfortable talking. So there you go. Back to not talking about the video game, because what else would you stream for? Because I don't want to set my own WebSocket server. I have tried before, and, like, I've had mixed results at best. But I did eventually... I'm like, oh yeah, this is a solution. This should work, and it wasn't. It way fucking wasn't. with the streaming software, and then long story short, I found out that, like, yeah, no, it was that NeoCities hilarious jape I was pulling on you guys. Monty reminding me that, like, you know, everyone's too young to know what fucking GeoCities was, you old piece of shit. She didn't say it that way. I'm paraphrasing. But, like, she's like, yeah. She's like, I barely remember what GeoCities. I'm like, I thought it was hilarious. I thought everyone's going to be like, knee slapper. That Blaine, NeoCities is like geocities.com. So, yeah, I mean, so I just put it on my own web server. I just stood up a web server and put it on there. And now it's working exactly the way I hoped it would. So I spent about a week, not a lot of time, a couple hours a day, for about a week, right? Since last Saturday till, like, last night, chasing, like, my own tail, and, like, the Spider-Man meme pointing at himself, or the dude putting the stick in his bicycle, right? I was all of the memes all at once, but partly because I just didn't want to deal with a WebSocket server, which I think I've done correctly, for the record. Obviously something is wrong with it. But I'm at the limit of my attention deficit disorder for trying to crack the nut. One day I'll have to, and I'll deal with it then. But that day is not now. I'm guessing we're gonna need about 3 million. In case you're like, dude, I just care about this video game. What the fuck are you doing? We need probably about 3 million to get the, I'm guessing, to get the legendary tune. It might be 5. So right now we're just grinding money. You know, we're getting 300,000. It's at 13 seconds here. It looks like it's about 5 seconds on the front end. That first part of that race. Right, so there's 300,000. Almost 400. Not only 400, it is 400. And that second number is going to keep going up. So eventually we'll get to be about 1 million as we string the combos together. I don't want to call the tuner yet. And then we can get the car up to basically the 8th power level, and then we can see how fast it is now, and then we'll go chase these other dudes down. But I wanted to do this on... I want to do it on the stream. I want to capture it instead of it just being like, oh yeah, I got that top car I was looking for and put all the parts on. I want you to experience the agony of defeat with me. As again, like, I find out how bad I am at tuning. Yeah, it's like starting this car trying to start at like 60 kilometers an hour is fucking banana cakes. That's the problem. Normally I have to boost, so that's like, just for context. I'm not even using, as you can see, or maybe not see, not even using any nitrous. With the Supra, I didn't have to, but I did use the nitrous to get past those dudes. We should have no problem doing 400 on the Akasaka straightaway, which we keep neglecting to do. All right, 2.6. I'll check, but I bet you if it's the power unit, it's probably going to be like 5. All right, how much do you want? 3.16, it sounds like, okay? So, what is that, 2 more races? The bottom number is going up, so I'm doing some real quick estimations. And I don't know how it does its calculations. I think it does treat it only as 1 victory, but you somehow get the points for beating 3 dudes. So it's not like a full-blown, I just won 4 races. Right, so you have your 6-win multiplier there. But if we need 3.1, I don't know if he said I need 3.1 or I need another 3.1. But my initial estimate of saying, hey, I think I'll need 100 million CP, that seemed accurate. I mean, and then some. Trying to get sub 13 seconds without using nitrous. Why? I don't know. Just a thing. So it's 3.1. Did he say I need an additional 3.1 or I just needed 3.1? We're up to 500,000 for each one of these races. So you can see, like, this is why I do. I just grind this. This goes up and up and up and up. if you had 3.177. All right. This should take us to 3.7. And that's partly why, like, I could say I have an aggressive love for this game. Is this type of, we'll call it grinding. I don't find this to be unfun. I don't find it to be all that boring, because I can still, like, focus very specifically on, like, a few things I'm bad at. Like, namely, just, like, getting, like, really good at shifting, or trying to improve at shifting. Like, and then do, like, slipstream. So it's some really basic, like, it's almost like a training mode for me of just, like, shift, pass, slipstream, do, like, that near miss. Could I do damage on near misses, right? And I have a very specific goal in mind, like sub 13, nope, 13 and a half. So somehow did worse than last time. Just keep practicing that. And then I get the points I needed, and it's great. It's like a tutorial mode. It's nice. The things I need tutorials on are basically how to drive the car and how to tune the car. You know, the two things the game is actually about. Tuning the car and driving the car. That's the only place I need help, other than I'm a fucking expert. Call the tuner. Alright. Yeah. Yes! 3.1 million for the power unit. There we go. Remember, we were just trying to get sub 13. So what are we going to get now? We're only going to have to do this a couple times. Like twice. Assuming I don't fuck it up again. I don't know how I fucked up that one, but I did. We're going to have to do this like twice. And then we'll challenge Kawagoe Handsome, who we had a lot of... I mean, it wasn't even a race. He was fucking gone. Alright. Okay. That felt a little faster. I didn't actually look at the time to see how much faster this was than the first race. But remember, we're aiming for less than 13 seconds. So this is going to be no nitrous. I didn't slipstream that well. So I probably lost a little bit of speed there. Oh! Just under 13. Alright, so just a little faster, and that was not my best shifting. So clearly a little better. Now we'll do it with nitrous and get an idea of like how fast are we actually. I'm not worried about the tires at the moment. Alright. And then we'll nitrous from the word go and see what our actual best number here is. I just hope that throughout the rest of the game, Gentle Arm Sakai stays here. Because the utility I've gotten out of it is I can focus like on streaming me beating new and unique guys in different areas. And if I just need money, I'm not going to nitrous here. This is ridiculous. This doesn't count. Here, we'll nitrous. And I have a convenient place, a nice safe spot to hone my craft. Oh. The same! If anything, slower with the nitrous. What does that mean? That's a video game conundrum. That run was slower with... So obviously there's something with my tune if I'm slower with the nitrous oxide. Because the one was like 12.9, that was 13.0. Alright, I'm confused, but... I'm super confused, but okay. We will, Huh! What does that mean? Where's Handsome Kawagoe? He should be... Is he not at a... Upper Robot, FD, Tomo-san, Mr. Inska. Lucky Manabe. Lady Lightning is new. Where did Handsome Kawagoe get off to? Alright, Mr. Inska, we need a sticker, which we can't have. Tomo-san is a different car. Helper Robot is a different car. I guess we could try to re-race every little bit Warrior. But there's no easy way to get to him. Lightspeed Courier. I guess if I go this way, there'll be people I can race. But I am now highly confused about the state of this car. Someone out there probably has like an LFA tuning guide I can look at to maybe get a better idea of what I'm just doing. It's a very linear power. I don't know, it's not even like a power curve. In my head, it's just like, right, each step up is like 60 kilometers per hour, so like it's... I guess we'll learn a lot about how this car handles. The answer is pretty good. Take my foot off the gas. It's very compliant. Alright, let's try this, dude. Bad Bomber is level 18. So we should have no problem with him at all. Doesn't seem like we're going to have any problem with him. But remember, this Lexus... Oh, no, I cannot... That is a... Oh, I could not turn there at all. Lexus is not going to be the end-all, be-all, or anything close to it. Because there's a lot of races we can't win. Because they're going to make us switch to different cars and stuff. So it's hardly like... And now the game's on easy mode. It's not going to be. We're going to have to change cars. Oh, this handled like... I want to say it handled like dog shit. It didn't handle at all. Squirrely as... I mean, he's 300 meters away. He's already dead. Like, just... I'm going to have a hell of a time in some of those northeastern parts of the map. Northwestern too, but the northern part of the map entirely. I started thinking about the ones after Heijiwa parking area. It's gonna be real bad through Ginza if this is the way I'm handling. Royal Footman. Alright. Level 23. He's in an NSX. This car is fast. Me and fucking Curves do not get along. But so I'm beating dudes the way dudes would beat me in those lower levels. We know we need about 3 million to make our daily nut, Foreign Princess, if we're going to, keep doing the legendary tune. Can't go home without it. The car is very aggressive, but it's weird, like I said, that it's slower with the nitrous. So that's obviously an execution error on my behalf. I'm doing something wrong if the car is slower on nitrous. All these NSXs. Gonna brake check me. What the fuck? Ah, fuck. Here we go. Woo! Handling is not my strong suit at the moment, but this thing is fucking hiccup quick. It seems like it's gonna be hell to drive. We'll get better. We'll fuck with the settings, right? Don't watch me to learn to tune, because I'm not gonna teach you, because I don't know myself. All right, so we'll take a run at Craftsman Minabe. This is the drives me crazy. Go left to go right, and go right to go left, and we want to go left to Craftsman Minabe, so we're gonna go right to go left. It is just like we are swerving over this fucking road. But it is actually chewing dudes up and spitting them the fuck out. Again, as not for the 100th million times as I played this, I'm not a car guy. Is this even like a street car? Did they put like a fucking super? I don't know. I know the classes. It's not an F1 car. I know that. It's definitely not. It's not an open wheel racing car. Whatever they. Some sort of super pro, like GT something or other car. Alright. Cheerful Man says, Steel Triangle. We've beaten Steel Triangle already. This dude says, Kawagoe Handsome. Yeah, he was great, but he was in Daikoko. I don't know why I don't know why he's disappeared. Alright, fix our tires. Enter course. Craftsman Minabe is still, yep. So I'm not saying I will beat him. Craftsman Minabe was ridiculous. Like, he was fucking smoking us. So we'll get in there and take a run at him here with the new our Lexus LFA. Although in my heart, you know, money no object, video game racing, have a real car. I don't know. I don't have like passion and interest in like these cars. It's the RX. It's RX-7. It's the RX-8. Weird rotary engine cars. That's what makes me happy. So we're taking these cars because I want to win. I want to beat the game. Ideally, if I could like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat it before Escape Simulator 2 comes out. But it'd be great if I could. All right. Conditions not met for battle. Oh, I think he needs like an aero part. Oh, I can't race him in this. See, and that's where I think that like, no, I'm not going to like actually clear it anytime soon. There's so many of the like edge case wanderer stuff where like you need a very specifically tuned car that either has or doesn't have certain things. Pearl White Kiss. Oh, too fast. Pearl White Kiss. Hi, sorry. I'm already dreading. I'm gonna eat the fucking divider, aren't I? It's gonna happen. Oh, who is that? Just fucking rammed into an unknown dude. It's even on our radar. Eccentric Alley? Is that what it said? Eccentric Alley, yeah. Kate and Alley. Ooh. Oh, finally. Oh, okay. So he's going to be a challenge. I mean, currently the road is my enemy. Right? Like, my greatest challenge is staying on the fucking road. But, and I can't nitrous to start, right? I don't think it's going to make me any faster. Well, maybe it is. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Don't hit the divider. Don't hit the divider. Don't hit the divider. Okay, cool. Oh! Alright, which way are you going? Yins 2. You splitting up, you're going the same way. You're going the same way. Yes. Challenging you to a race. Right around this, I'm gonna go right to this fucking wall, aren't I? Into all the walls. It's like one of these things. If I live, I'll win. There's like a question if I kill myself on these fucking walls. So the tuning could use some adjustments. Acknowledging, I mean, our tires are like half gone. I don't know if my ride height's too low. I assume in like standard video game design logic that you just can't push any of the sliders all in one direction and get, yep, that's the best. You want the best version of this car? Yep, everything is low and tight and it's going to be like subtlety and it's going to be nuance and it's going to be like asymmetry, right? The ride height, it's just not going to be lower the car as low as it goes, and tighten the springs as tight as they go, and set the stabilizer bar in one way, all the way in one direction, and there you go. Everything's always great. We have a lot of people to race. How many of these Speedmasters dudes? Oh, there's 10 of them. I feel like we've... Alright. So the nice thing is... we're coming into a very happy little area for us. One where we don't have to turn. There you go. Our characteristic splitting the gap. Get off the wall. Not just a Michael Jackson song. Get off the fucking wall. Wait for these guys to catch up a little. Does it tell me what my speed record down here is? I'm sure it's been tracking it. So like going down here, it just has time, and I gotta figure out what my speed is. It sucks there's no, oh, you have to go in that specific direction. Well, who goes in that direction? Oh, don't speed traps. 323, 291, 313. I feel like we're going to obliterate that. I also feel like that maybe isn't entirely accurate. I don't know. Did we get up to 400 in the RC? No, we didn't get up to 400. All right. So we're probably gonna set some new records here. Come on. I'll help you out. I hate the paint job on this vehicle, as you clearly can see. I'm making it faster by removing bits and pieces of the car. Midnight Hawks, Angry Princess. No, don't. See, this is the thing where it turns me around. The car is ridiculous, though. And I do recognize that I am a form of like a basic bitch. But I just like, what is the fastest car? Give me the car that's the fastest, and I'm gonna race that, and I'm gonna win by being like I get that, right? It's like a 6-year-old like being like rock paper scissors grenade hand bomb or whatever atomic bomb. I get that, but guess what? That's how we're playing it. There is definitely like a long game to be played that I have some interest in, of like being a dude who's like, I made the world's fastest Subaru, like that sort of shit. I 100% see the appeal in that. At this immediate moment, I beat all men. I beat all video game men. Oh, thanks. Spin me around. Thanks, homie. I beat all the video game men. I race fast. I win game. And then, like, yeah, like, get into the nuance of stuff like, because you know, actually, the fastest version of the Scion is if you have like the level 5 body kit, not the level 6. Like, really get real navel gazy about the video game mechanics. Right? 100% respect that. This one's stronger, but it's actually heavier. You're better off. But that's not the game we're playing. The game we're playing is how fast can we make this thing go, and I can finish a race. Like, I'm going to be able to react in time to anything that's going to happen here. The tires are gone already, by the way, too. Can we get to 400? If I don't wreck, sure, why not? What do we actually had it tuned to, like 444? I don't know if that's actually realistic or not. Now if I keep hitting shit. Takes a minute to stop. The 0-60 versus the 60 to 0. It's a slightly different calculation. Just, you know. Humiliation contractor. Welcome to my FetLife page, apparently. Alright, hold on. Is he like the Tokyo Highway Battle cuckold? Is that what this is? Like, what is this? Or I guess he would be the bull, probably, I suppose, is the sexual equivalent. You're bringing him on. Oh, look at him! Granted, I have 0 tires. But look at you, buddy! Good job! I mean, not on this stretch of road, unless I rear-end someone. Like, I'm going to be right there. Whoa, we're over. Whoa, pink. We're just playing pinball here. I mean, I have done that on more than one occasion. I just finally got the achievement for it. Who would like a parking area? I would. We're good. We're good. We're good. This is fine. This car is fun, but I need some work. It needs some work. Well, at least you don't bring. If I did, you could build a fucking second Odaiba with those rings. Just fill Tokyo Bay with all this metal. Where are these from? This is from Blaine trying to drive straight for 5 minutes. Like, yeah, I can't even really gauge between the camera shake and the shimmy. Like, where's the pillar and where aren't they? So I'm just kind of pointed. I think that's straight. I think that's safe. I'm not even touching 8th gear. I can't handle it at these speeds. Ooh. I guess we'll shift now. Oh. Alright, this should be very straight. Let's see how fast we can go. Part of it is we're moving so fast that it is kind of hard to dodge these cars when handling is a concern. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to move too much, because then I get really wobbly. Oh, so 435. We're only in 6th gear. Overheat. Overheat. But we're coming up on our beloved Daikoku parking area. We're going to get in limp mode. Alright, so we're in 6th and got to like 4... I don't know if anyone saw it. 430. I mean, did I pass the speed trap? I did not. It's right here. So, I don't even know how fast we went. How anticlimactic is that? I thought it was further up the road. It also might not be even going in that direction, but going the other direction. We've made the game mad. The game is now angry. Game, what is our problem? We did something to it. It's using up 11% of the CPU. But it is listed as not responding. We'll give it a minute and then we'll restart it. I don't know what its beef is, though. It's thinking about something. I was going to go back to the garage anyways, probably after changing the tires. So I have been getting the occasional weird crash with it. And I don't think it's computer related. The GPU is at 30%, CPU is at 30%. I'm not running out of system resources. They've done a really good job of like patching and like having like consistent updates. So I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't like it not on me crash. It's not a big deal. It'll give us credit. Like, watch. So it's gonna be like, you know, to the garage. We were gonna. There you go. Yeah. All these races. Lost to Eccentric Alley. When they came back and beat Eccentric Alley, Unnamed Hero, Angry Princess, Humiliation Contractor, who was actually pretty quick there. Our nut is about 3 million, right, for our tune. 3.1 million for our tunes. So that's all we got to really get into. We got 14. We're doing fine. It's calculating all the rings. But I was running up to... How dare you? How dare you GPU shame me? All right, let's look at this. Okay, so I'm stalling out in 6th gear. It is. Oh, it's only a 6-gear box. I don't know why I thought it was 8 gears. All right, so this is probably about right. 444. I'm gonna leave it. I gotta do something about this fucking ride though. So let me look. Does anyone out here have Tokyo Xtreme Racer LMAFO tune? All right. It's just something to help with the ride. Let's see here. All right, so he's topping out at 420. So this dude I'm looking at online, his first gear is 77. He has 108, 151, 212, 297, and then 427. Right, so he's doing that. Like I'm at 128 in first gear. I don't know if this is serious or not. Most of the tune is mine. The max with the big swift upper joke velocity looked and soft tires, tire weight reduction. Transmission is geared for quick acceleration along 60. I get that. Late gauge love nitrous. Yeah, he says it's 100 million to buy it maxed out. Well, yeah, I mean, confirmed. Does no one have? Is no one actually out here making like guides? I just honestly, all I really care about is cornering. Favorite car, the LFA doesn't need much, but you want to adjust the final drive depending on where you're racing. So he has what? He has his topping at 380. So I'm going to leave mine. Mine seems weird. But I'm going to leave it. I'm winning. Until I start losing, I'm going to keep it at that. But I do want to look at what he has. This one dude online. Shout out to dude online. I'll give you your name at the end because I'm not going to scroll the fuck out of here. So the camber, aggressive camber helps with cornering and more technical routes. Offset provides more stability. I give you some stability. So he has +5 on the offset to get more stability. If that makes us a little bit wider. What else would I fuck with? His ride height is higher than mine. I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to take that suggestion. I'm also going to look at his suspension. His stabilizers are 0, 0, so he didn't do the same. So his suspension, he's saying spring rate of +3, which I think I forgot to set. Actually, I'm almost positive I forgot to set those. Damper set to 7 and then 50, which is balanced for compression. So I'll try his because like I'm not really liking the way it's handling. So 7 for. I was going a little bit less than that. All right, and that's it. I'll stick with my own. I'll stick with my own gearbox. I'm not losing yet, so why change it? It's a Sunday. Is there anyone we had a race on Sunday? No. Crossman Manabe. So shout out to Gray. Grey. Shout out to Gray. For your tuning if it works, and I will retract the shout out if it doesn't. Although that will probably be, user area. User error. I saw the word area. You get it. All right. Craftsman Manabe wants what from me? Aero parts. So we can't actually put aero parts on this. I'm guessing we didn't look, but yeah, they're not going to change the body of it. But will the wheels count as aero? Right? If I do this. Will this count as aero parts? Somehow I doubt it. But he might not race us in this at all. Yokohama wheels. I mean, there. All right. So we technically have parts on it, but he might not race us. All right. Let's see if Handsome Kawagoe is back and out. Not backing out, but back and out. Because he should be at the Daikoku parking area. Bunch of question marks. One Bridge Sergeant. Surfing Umibozu would only race us in a all-wheel drive car. So we'd have to race him in the Mitsubishi, which I'm not worried about right this second. Hard Weapon. God Ear. Lady Lightning. So they're saying there's a bunch of people we can race. So we can race these dudes. Where are they at? All right, let's go race him. Heiwajima parking area. Call the tuner. Let's get tuned up. Tune me up. Tune me up, bro. Alright. Yellow Dragon. Light Tiger. Alright. Will you race me? I love your RX-7. It's beautiful. You're talking to, except... Yep, sure. Alright. This is an okay stretch of road for us to race on. Right now, the ideal is like the Wangan straightaway, but we did just fuck with our settings here a little. Cribbing from some dudes from how they have their suspension set up. Oh, that is better. Oh, that's better. Oh. I don't know if it's... I don't know what it was. If it's a spring rate or what it is. The offset thing. Either the spring rate or the offset. That is better. Okay. Well, let's see what the scuttlebutt is real quick here. What are we talking about? Bayshore Sheriff. All the rivals at Heiwajima down. Okay. I mean... Silver Nobleman, you have to make your name for yourself a shooter expressway. As fast as theory. If you take down about 40 or 50 street rated teams, you could... Okay. So, yeah, I think even when I'm talking about beating this game, trying to beat it before Escape Simulator comes out, which is like in 2 weeks. Maybe it's like the mainline game and not all of the Wanderers, so maybe I need to pretty quickly pivot to just racing the people I gotta beat to beat, right? Like, and not just like the way I'm doing right now, which is like, who could I race? Who could I... Just beat the main dudes and ignore the Wanderers. I might need to make that decision, like, now. I'll take it. The handling does feel much better, though. Woo! Who am I? Or what? Oh, who am I? Impatient Princess? Look at that. All right. All right. So that's a good start. Let's figure out where we're going here. We have to beat all the Speed Masters, all of the Royal Dreams. If we beat one more Royal Dream, we should beat the team. We gotta run down these Asian ages. Where are the rest of the Speed Masters at? This one is right here, going northbound, and that might trigger the last race. Maybe it's a 2-party battle. So let's get this dude. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus a little bit on. We're gonna focus a little bit on clearing these out, because I know what's gonna happen is, like, we're gonna hit like a boss or something like that where it's just gonna be a nightmare, right? And we're gonna have to like smash our head against it multiple days. I'm still doing a lot of touching the walls, but that's oh man. Still doing a lot of touching walls, but I'm sure that's again a skill issue of me. Like I'd say not braking soon enough, but you know I don't typically brake. It's more letting off the gas soon enough. First beat. At least that handles a little bit better at relatively low speeds. Alright. I got one more than do, or the boss is coming out now. He says hopefully. Called it. So this is probably going to be a two-person battle. Oh, this is going to be the enemy right here. Oh, never mind. He's going to wreck. That's not my problem. My arch nemesis not going straight. Alright. So that shouldn't be a back to garage moment. But yep, here comes the second part of it. I fucking like, what do you want? My video game bone was telling me. This is going to be 2 consecutive ones. Watch it be like that every time, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. It's like, yeah, it's always the last 2, dipshit. It's like, oh.
Paperweight!
Thank you for stopping by! Raiders, thanks for stopping by! You're witnessing me attempt to drive way too much car for what I'm capable of. This car is going to be the death of me. I just
can't take it. Let's get the win. How did we do?
Top of the board.
Top of the board. Oh my goodness, that never happens. That is the first truly legitimate first place I've ever got. That is fantastic. Screenshot that one. Someone clip it quickly.
I clipped it. I got you, brother.
Before it goes away.
I got it. No, I clipped it. Paper, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to wrap... this car is going to be the death of me. This is the Lexus LFA, which is one of the most expensive cars in the game that I have all the parts I can afford to put into it. And I'm still trying to learn how to drive it, and I'm still tuning it, and... as long as we're going in a straight line, we're pretty good. The second I gotta like move left or right, either direction, left or right, it's chaos. It's insanity. Paperweight, how'd your stream go? How'd your daily go? Tell me all about it. Leave nothing out. If you leave something out, I'll be gravely disappointed. This car does go fast to the point where, like, it's very much my reaction times. My old man APMs. Like, we're playing StarCraft. Or catching up. It's like, just cannot react fast enough. But in that regard, it's super fun. Like, I know this stretch of road. And I still, okay, local Richmond. Jim beat you by 100 pretty close today. Good. Well, I mean, good it was close. This dude's kicked our ass before in our last car. Which was also a Lexus RC. So this will be our first true test of a guy who I could not beat before. Can I beat him in this new car? He's like a Honda 2000 or something like that. I'm not a car guy. But he beat the shit out of us. It wasn't even close. S2000. So we're definitely quicker off the bat. A little bit of nitrous boost. Get a tiny bit of separation. Which way are we supposed to go here? Don't be left. Don't be left. Straight. Straight. Oh, God. All right. Yay! Easy. All right. So we are significantly faster than we were before because we could not even begin to touch that dude. Like, he was a blur, and then he was gone. Way faster. All right. Let's stop and get some tires. Do I need them? No. But Paperweight, we're on for Phasmophobia starting Twist Day, right? Twist Day. With it being the Halloween season. Knowing I have to race here. Yeah. Collect our rumors. Oh, we already beat these dudes, so we're not worried about it. Eternal Polaris showed up. Yes, we're going to have to race Eternal Polaris again, presumably. Stubborn Trick, yeah, we know about it. All right. Well, change tires. The thing I said I would do. All right, so that's them. If we beat Royal Dreams, that should trigger another boss battle, and that person we're going to do is down here. So if we teleport a key to our good old Daikoku parking area, check to see if Handsome Kawagoe is here real quick, because while we're here, he is not. All right. We will depart. Go in this way. Perfect. Now, is there anything in particular, just so I have it, because I feel slightly bad doing my Phasmophobia is a game that's played in 3 phases. Because I know you already know. And not that I'm an expert at all. I am often wrong. Is there anything in particular you'd be interested in learning, or something that's unclear to you, that when we do play I could take a moment to clarify? Answer could be no. I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to help fill in any knowledge gaps that you may or may not have, or you think you have. Yeah, this little pinball nature back and forth. This is as good as it's been. Please do. Our dear friend Screaming Platypus is going to be picking up a PS5 this coming weekend. Spoiler alert, Platy, I don't mean to blow up your spot, but he shared it on stream. These are like 90-degree turns I can't do. So should be able to get like human debris and Platy at the same time, which is going to be exciting. And if Platy is so inclined, I'm pretty sure that there is a PS5 version of Tokyo Extreme Racer. Crossing my fingers for a Switch 2 version. What each type of ghost does. Yep. I can give you some of the hyper basics. I'll let you know, some of it I feel is highly speculative. Right? There's a lot of it that's just like rumor and shit. But some of the best and easiest ones to know are the Wraith will not step on salt, right? So even if you're playing on like 0 evidence, like an extremely high level game, you can always just put out a motion detector and a pile of salt. If the ghost steps across the motion detector but doesn't break the salt line, it's a Wraith. Super easy. Super easy to figure that out. The shade can be a little bit difficult to figure out, but typically the activity increases when you leave the room. So you put a camera up and then go and then look for stuff flying around and then try to compare it to like when you're in the room. Oh, the Foreign Prince is here. The Foreign Prince thinks he's going to race us. The level of disrespect I have for the computer opponents right now in this fucking car. I don't even have to talk about this video game. I can talk about other video games. But the shade will get really busy when you're not in the room. That was the thing where we put down the EMF and like just put the camera at the EMF as well. Because it'll pick up on him throwing stuff, right? Even if you don't see it, you'll see the EMF peak. And if it gets the EMF 5, that's a big one. Those are a couple like really core ghost behaviors. Some of them are like I said, are kind of speculative. So a good example of that would be the Moroi. The Moroi typically does not flip the light switch if you're sitting next to it. So if you like turn a light switch on off and just stand next to the light switch, if the ghost flicks the light switch off after you turned it on, that's Moroi-like behavior. Because none of the other ghosts do that, right? Or the Jinn doesn't turn off the circuit breaker. So you can put like an EMF on the circuit breaker, and if you see it light up, because I guess the game logic, it tries to turn it off, it just fails, right? It'll still register as a hit, but like nothing happens. We can talk about that stuff in a little bit of detail. Just then, a brand new R35 rolled into the parking area. I've never seen the emblem look familiar. Eternal Polaris, so she was okay. Except that our R35 was definitely her lock days for a moment. Her days against fighting experience beyond. We beat her back in March in the pre-release early access. She was the hard. She was not hard. She was one of the harder ones. It was not difficult. Melancholic Angel was way harder. Weekend God. We're just collecting these names, but we typically go with On Time Swallow. I feel like I had Weekend and I had God already, though, so I feel like that's not a true statement as far as that being a new name badge. Because we already had Weekend. So I remember we had God because we had like Quick Kill God. I think we had something like that, or Full Throttle God we had. So we already had those names. On-time swallow. Alright. We're not going to fuck with the tuning much right now, although we probably should. It seems like it's going okay. Defeat Eternal Polaris. First things first. If we get our special tune, we could try to run her down. Can't raise Flying Fish yet because we're not in a Fair Lady Z. We'll just go at her now. Not even with our special tune, right? We'll just try to race her. If we fail to her, as you come up and turn into the city proper, there should be a parking area that we can stop by and get a temporary upgrade and try it again. But let's just try her with this. Like, you know, before we throw money at it and assume we need an upgrade. Like, make her beat us. And a couple other Phasmo notes, like, obviously, the hunting behavior, like, the footsteps they take. I'm trying really hard not to get people into trouble. But I've fallen into a, fairly deep rabbit hole of, like, yo, let the ghost hunt. Like, we get a lot of information from, yeah, you might not survive, and it seems like I'm often dying. But let the ghost hunt. Usually, if I have a chance, right, like, if the hunt doesn't start on top of me, I can usually get away and hide. I'm pretty okay at it. It just depends on the map. I'm pretty okay at it. But you gain so much, like, the speed that it moves. Is it moving faster when it sees you? Is it blinking a lot? Like, is the model turning on and off? Is it mostly staying solid? Is it mostly disappearing? Is it, like, foggy? Does it look like beef, like, meaty? All that stuff is just so useful that I have a real, like, laissez-faire approach to life in the game now. I'm just like, I'm not that worried about dying. Alright, in theory, like, look at this. The Eternal Hunts are a complete unknown to me, actually. I'll be happy to talk to you about those. Alright, so in theory, a difficult race. Let's find out. This is Eternal Polaris. Right? They've been bigging her up for hours. Days of in-game time. Alright, so phase 1 is complete, apparently. Now we got a Stubborn Straight's going to come out again, who we beat, honestly, with no problem. Money Dream we beat with no problem. So let's try this again. I would rather be on a much straighter piece of road than this. Because, again, my turning ability is limited at best. Oh, shit. Playing pinball. Woo! We talk about puckering up your asshole. Get up to 400 kilometers an hour. There. Easy. Again. Right? So they're like going on about, like, you know, tough boss, big boss. Not really a problem. Me driving straight, a big issue. Even Eternal Polaris betrayed on Eternal Polaris first break to silence. Stubborn Straight and Money Dream 2. Why? Sorry for battling your battle, but he put you in danger, right? You're taking my own teenagers should rely on us. After all, we're a team. Thank you. The one who attacked me was Bad Bomber, not On-Time Swallow. What? Bad Bomber? That's the bastard who fed me that info. Damn it. I played fools. Can't believe all this. So sorry. Calling to something that was awful of me. Yeah, I saw red lost my cool. Hee. Stubborn Straight Money Dream. I'll treasure those feelings for now. I want to fight you one-on-one. Well, like, what's that got to do with me? Easy. Like, not even a problem. I don't think that unlocked anything for us. I think stuff was gatekeep behind Machine Light King, but we'll at least look at the perks. I wish it would light up to let me know there's a new perk available to unlock. No. The passives, like, technical wordborne. I mean, we could put points into them. I mean, I'm not that worried about it. Oh, we have an initial level of SP. Great. We'll take that. And those are our passives. Our actives. Pride of Greatness. Ooh, Fearless Smile. The Vampire Drain. We do want that. Thank you for that. So it takes us to level 5 of all those. I don't know when that got unlocked, but we now have that. We've been using that, right? Center of Retention. After we do a first attack or block, which we do a lot of, we deal damage. Self-love, right? If we do near miss, which I do whether I want to or not. I almost hit everyone all the time. We'll recover SP. And when we hurt them, we heal us. So there are different ways of setting these skills up. There was the one that they just nerfed, that I just caught wind of it, that they nerfed it. I don't want to say, like, I regret not seeing it. Which one is this? There's the one where it does, you do more damage in the first 30 seconds. It's something like that, so it'd probably be underneath attack, right? I don't know if they got rid of it entirely, but, okay, yeah. This one. The attack power, the top tier was, like, increased by 50% for the first 30 seconds. You started a lot of the races behind a dude, so that you had this coupled with the shorten the distance, which you cause damage, and like another one, as soon as you pass him, it just like killed the dude. So they nerfed that, but we haven't been using that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's get back out and see who else we got to race. All right, who is this now? This is the person I admire most. So I guess this is Eternal Polaris again. We'll go race her for the nth time. Again, we have another level if we don't have enough speed. We have another level of power unit that we can unlock from the legendary tuner. It's only good for a day. Well, a day can last as long as we want it to. But right now, my challenge is not how fast I can go. It's keeping the fucking car on the road. All the dudes in green we've already beat. We're going to run down this person in blue. We don't want to overheat the engine. We have run into overheating problems with this car. Oh, it's squirrely. This is not the greatest stretch of road for us that we're coming up on, but it's not bad. So if we can beat her on the first attempt and we don't make it into the real tight turny bits of the inner loop, we'll be fine. I don't even know if she's going to go inner loop. All right. All glistened out! Oh, look at those effects. Got your particles. Yeah. I love me some Look at my background. I mean, I love particle effects. I hate that bright light. Eternal Polaris again. All right. Last time it wasn't a big deal. There's a sharp right-left coming up here. A pretty big dog leg. That might be the end of me. Yep. We'll boost up to get a little bit of our speed back up. There's another turn. In the back of this car. Shit! Alright, turn off the nitrous. It's a lost cause. Me not being able to drive. Like I said, that was a bad stretch of road. This will be okay-ish. But we get up into here. Alright, let's try again. She's going up, get bound. Okay. We have a little bit of a straightaway. I'm going to nitrous it. Try to finish it here. There. It's road selection. Like, you know, we can't be geared for every stretch of road. Right? You tune for, we're tuned for like wide road that flat, and yeah, you lost. Ever since the first night battle, watching you get faster, I admired you. Guess I can't surprise you. Same as stubborn, straight, money, dream. Final race, we're gonna beat you. So please wait until then. Promise me. There you go. Day 220. It's a Wednesday. In case you were wondering what day it was. We won't fuck with our tuning right now. There's no reason to. So defeat the Asian Ages. Where are they located? You're here. You're here. Which you guys are both going southbound. All three of you are going southbound. So we'll start with this one. We'll get into this parking area to start, and then pick off all three of them, hopefully in a row. Cause the boss to come out, and we'll see what happens at that point. Sure. Let's get wacky. It'll be even harder to control now. Let's do it. All right, first race. 1, 2, and 3. Third race might take us a minute or two to get to, but it shouldn't be too bad. We're covering huge chunks of ground per each race. Wind Tiger. It's hard to get past him, apparently. We're going to do a little bit of rubbing as racing, I see. All right, first one down. Not too bad. Peach Dragon is here. Shinagawa plates. No, not... Nitrous to recover. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, steering is a bit of a challenge. No. No one. There's no hit and runs. The in-game universe of Tokyo here. This is all perfectly acceptable driving. You know, we got shit to do. Places to be, and they understand. I don't want the engine to overheat, though. We do have the optional... all the optional shit turned on as far as oil and water temp. And we have here Midnight Silverwolf. I don't know if they'll race us. They might have like a criteria. Oh no, they're willing to go. All right, we may or may not beat them. I don't know. We'll find out though. I know nothing about them. Not a problem. Whoever they were, whatever we needed to do, not a problem. Yeah, this car is fucking ridiculous. Alright. Next person we had to race is where? Where is our defeat Asian Asia's? Do we pass him? Alright. So, fuck. Alright, we'll get to this one. Daikoku parking area. Teleport back. So let's run down this dude. We'll race this guy real quick to get a little bit of money, because we know we had to spend 3 million on our engine upgrade. So let's try to leave with an additional 3 million to get us back to where we were. Again, as crazy as this car is, this is not the end-all be-all. There are a lot of races that I have to win with specific cars. They won't let me beat everyone with this. The main storyline, which is what I'm focused on right now, I should be able to. But if I want to come back and do like FD Tomo-san, I have to use a specific RX-7. Was that God Gear or Gold Gear? I forget what his name is. You know, you have to use a specific car for that. But one dude, you can't have nitrous. Another dude, it has to be like Surfing Umibozo, it has to be an all-wheel drive car. So you do have to fuck around with the cars quite a bit. And this car, you can't put any type of stickers on. I guess Lexus won't let them. So anyone where it's like, oh, you have to have this team sticker, this animal print sticker, can't race them. Or you can't, you're not with this car. But right now, main storyline, that's what we're concerned about. Stop by the parking area real quick. We can use some tires. Let's check to see if Handsome Kawagoe has appeared. So we'd love to test ourselves against him because he's kicked the shit out of us last time we saw him. Not yet. Alright, go after this dude, so we gotta go this way, right? Yeah. Up and wrap around. Ever since I messed with the stabilizers and the tire offset, it has been a lot easier to control. The couple people I saw tuning, I didn't see anyone doing their engine like I was, but again, until I start losing, I'm just gonna stick with like what my initial instinct was, right or wrong. Our good old familiar bridge. We're usually pretty okay here as far as races are concerned. Even if they want to send out multiple dudes, this is going to be a real hard place to beat us. Okay, there's no one up from us. We could turn around and go against the flow of traffic. We could just also go back to the garage, start the next day. Because we have to just beat two Asian ages. Gaudier, we can't. Hard Weapon we never ran into. He's too far away. Flying Fish we can't race right now. Lightspeed Courier going in the wrong direction. Craftsman Manabe, he might not race us. I don't know. We can't get to that dude. Toyosu Speedster will not race us. We need to be in a... no nitrous, has to be even increments of 10. Well, he would race us, but we have nitrous, so we can't do anything. Helper Robo, we need a specific car. Bayshore Sheriff... only battle cars without nitrous, so we can't race him either. So we'll just go back to the garage, end the day, and then try to tackle the next team we got to beat. We should have made 3 million, right? Mental math calculating. Full Throttle God is not a new name for us. We have Full Throttle and we have God. Yeah, just barely. 3 million, but made it back. So we already have Full Throttle and we already have God. So I don't know how that's a new name for us. All right, just to sanity check. Full Throttle, God. That's not new. All right, let's enter the course. And find out the best place to get to you is nowhere, right? They're just kind of neither fish nor fowl. We could try Craftsman Manabe. I don't know if what we have counts as aero parts, though. So we'll start going in this direction, and we'll go backwards. Right? We'll go backwards. Because this should trigger... Some shit should kick off after we beat This dude should trigger a next dude, which will probably go to a cutscene for some more anime storyline. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll bring the Mountain of Muhammad. The Elephant Emperor is here. Not a horrible stretch of road for us, but there are a couple, like, you know, turns. The dreaded road not being perfectly flat and straight. Things that we have a lot of trouble with, you know. Double clutch into 6 by accident. But it doesn't really matter. Alright, so someone else should come and challenge us from behind now. Now. There you go. Flying Dragon is here. And then after that, I think we will get a cutscene? Or either be one more race or just right to the cutscene. We're going to start in front, so this should be trivial at best. On a lot of these races on like a good stretch of road, the hardest thing is just getting past the dude and, you know, not run into someone from behind. And if we're starting in front, you know, good luck. Yep, there you go. It's going to force us back to the garage. I was taking a break, parked there, returned to the car. I found an unfamiliar man waiting there. Despite being addressed, the man just glared with an arrogant attitude, not bothering to respond right away. Every time he moved, the metal clink with his sector. Bearded young, on-time swallow. You're from New Fam 9 crew. That's right, I'm second Snake Eyes. Fan on my, I'll take down Swift Emperor for sure. In other words, you're just a stepping stone. I'll show you Swift Emperor. Yeah. Alright, let's head back out. Again, not focusing too much on the Wanderers right now, just like the main storyline. So where is he going at? He's here. Alright, so this is our best way in. This is not a phenomenal stretch of road for us to race on. I have a little bit of I got a little heartburn. Holy Ginza Divider has won us many a difficult race. But I feel like these dividers would actually be our undoing. Yeah, like oh yeah, I don't love which way he's going. So he's going on the outer loop. Right, this is go right to go left. Yeah. All right. Snake Eyes. This is probably going to be hard because this is a really bad place for us to try to race. This is maybe the worst. Alright. We'll do our best, though. But this is probably the worst spot for us to race at. Boost away. Try to. Way off a little bit. Woo! Alright. Almost killed ourselves. Cheese gratering on the edge of the highway. Car is fast. Hard to control. Well, hard for me to control. And NSX rolled on the street. Swift Emperor! Swift Snake Eyes. On time swallow. Guess we're supposed to face you. What talk about? Well, no point in a rematch. On time until we meet again. What did you say? Steal my prey. Alright. Defeat Swift Emperor, who is here. Again, not a great stretch of road at all. Quite unfortunate, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. Live by the sword, die by the sword. We won plenty of races when it was nice and straight. Time for us to pay the piper. Alright. Video game karma is coming for us. Either we rise to the challenge or we don't. It's one or the other. The legend, Swift Emperor. Oh, so fast. So fast. Fuck. Human error. All right, let's try again. Like I said, if it's a straightaway, we have him. It's no problem. It's just it's not. And we're not doing ourselves any favors by hitting every fucking wall. Alright, both from... Oh, nice! Alright. We got lucky. It's part of it. Like, hey, I run in the cars, you run in the cars, we all run in the cars. Shit happens. I lost. Me of all people. Swift Emperor defeated. Or so I believe. My answer is, thank you. As a radiant throwing by Swift Emperor left the parking area for reason and the Snake Eyes school experience. You really had it. How one bug so new circular return beer, so this pissed me off. Full throttle nuclear warhead. That is new. On time. Swallow. Alright, just for victory. Oh, are you going downbound? Ladies and gentlemen, we have them. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get cocky, but we're gonna... I don't want to get cocky. But... I don't want to get cocky, but... You're going to take me on a road that I don't have to turn? It's like 6 lanes wide? And it's flat? Okay. Let's try to race there. Especially if I let him get around this turn. Right? Like, just really let him, you know. And if we keep going this past, like, past the airport and down onto the Wongun. Oh. Oh. If only all my races could be on that stretch of road. Alright, we're just going to wait until this sort of straightens out a bit. Oh, he's serious. Look at the anime energy. Look at the key coming off him. All the nen coming off of him. The flashing white does hurt my eyes though, but here we go. The bastard. Snake Eyes. Alright, this is fairly straight now. Deuces! As J-pop dubstep gloriously good plays in our ears. I'll turn the nitrous off. We'll save it for the next race. There's probably another race. Deuces, bitch. Oh, you were going to go upbound, too. You weren't even going to stay on the straight? Yep, too bad. Too fucking bad. Let alone Swift Emperor. You haven't seen Swift Emperor's true power yet. Swift Emperor's treasure true worth of Bayshore. Oh, yes, please. Please, let me race him on Bayshore line. Please. Don't threaten me with a good time. Again, I don't want to get cocky. But yeah, this is where we're happiest. And even if we do have trouble, we have another tier of upgrade. Right, we have that legendary tune we still have access to. Right, we can push this up and get even a little bit more power. My only complaint is how far down he is on this. We might not be able to get multiple runs on this beautiful stretch of land. On the glorious, glorious Bayshore. But hopefully I'll just need the one. Or if he starts here every day, then you can always go to the next day, but I don't know. Let's plan on... Here we go. So Swift Emperor for the second time? Where's he at? Here he is. Do their little opening. I need to get sunglasses for some of this shit. Yep. Now he's serious. This is him. Again, I don't want to get cocky because honestly, the Wanderers where shit gets really difficult. Right? Okay, come on. All right. Just basically a drag race here. Nope. It is not you. It is I who is the swift one. Oncoming traffic, or, you know, not even oncoming traffic, but it's like driving into oncoming traffic. The dudes are coming at me so fucking fast. Steel bodies locked in a metal body showdown. Souls grinding against skulls. The battle will throw a speed as Drown's conclusion return with Swift Emperor, firm handshake. The heat generated by two engines competing with this is so gay. I mean, not in a negative way, but this is like homoerotic with these two dudes. Our burning knuckles. That was one hell of a battle. Gave it everything I had. I absolutely couldn't reach you. This will speak for itself. The new throne belongs to you. Remember the name. Name is Swift Emperor. I will claim that throne. Swift Emperor. Snake eyes cut in. What a buzzkill. The thing really ruins the mood. You can't just forget me like that. Hold on, throw for now. But the one to defeat Swift Emperor and claim the throne of speed is me. What you battle with him, I said before. I don't think battle with you would be interesting and take us back. I'll race you someday. You're mocking me. That's not what I meant. Hey, looks like you won. Looks like it was time to close the curtain on this. Swift Emperor and Snake Eyes, the top dogs of the Shuto Expressway, took them both down in Eternal Polaris. You four elites are the four Novas. And I'll tell you, until that night you appeared before me, I thought serious. No, being a mechanic was my calling. I couldn't make a business. I went under. So I wanted me to step in a car. Step away from the racing road. Hey. Maybe it's just I want to see you have no choice but to start racing again. Watching you, the Novas, race. My old mate. Oh, so he's Machine Light King. I'll be waiting on the C1 outer loop. All right. So I guess Machine Light King is now what we're headed for. He's on the outer... He's where I don't want to race anyone. He's where I don't want to race anyone. No, look at this. This is going to be hard. Fuck. I feel like this is going to be like 100 races. Do I have any antacid in here? Like, not even a fucking joke. I mean, I could win by getting lucky. Don't get me wrong. Right? The Holy Ginza Divider has saved us many times. It might take us It might bless us. And we do have, again, presumably we can use the Legendary Tuner against himself. I don't know, we didn't try. Alright. Almost certainly an introduction is going to get played here first. And then we'll tackle this. Or try to. I'll wait until it straightens out a little. Come down a little. Nice kind of angular effect. Like early 2000s rave posters. Just line, 45-degree angle line, 45-degree angle lines. Machine like king. All right, we're not going to race him until he goes around this turn. Because I know I will eat it. There's no point in starting the race. I will eat it, and I will eat it hard. Look at the camber on this fucking... Look at the flare. Look at this fucking thing. Or if he goes straight, then I will change my mind about everything. Where are you going? Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. There's no way you're going... I'm going to be able to race you on the Wong gun. Alright, so after I figured this was where the race was going to be. We'll make this sharp right, and we'll challenge him and then hope for the best. Deal with the traffic, deal with the dividers. All we got to do is be faster than him and not wreck too much. Right? Tires are fine. Nitrous is fine. Here we go. No divider. No, just a little divider. Not a ton of divider. Hey, there we go. There we go. Just a little divider. Just a little of the Ginza divider. It wouldn't be appropriate to not hit it a little. Great King has gotten old. 1,000 engines. Appears before the last boss. Uses master art of racing and you get to meet it. No, frontier era, no one has returned. Credits roll. I know there's still the Wanderers to beat, but have we cleared the main... Credits roll? Stood at the apex, having claimed the title of the fastest of the Shuto Expressway. Huh? But is it really true? I don't know. I'm just looking to beat the main line. That's the most important thing. I said earlier I didn't know if I could do it before 2 weeks. Apparently I did it all today in a couple hours. I guess I wasn't prepared for how far I had come. I thought it was going to be a lot further. Only we've crushed every soul racing the Shuto... Shoal? Every soul racing the Shuto Expressway. Can you call yourself the true king? I got it. A lot of those wanderers, though, it's not, back to that place once more. To the Don Quixote. To get some Chuhai. The monster's call echoes out. The monster's call. The monster's call. The call of the monster echoes out. Got it. The monster... yeah, threw me out. The monster's call echoes out. Credits? Credits? Credits! Credits! Manufacturer: American Honda Motor, Daihatsu, Honda, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Shout out all of the producers of all the parts. Roll credits. Let's pop it.
Stay with me.
There you go. We got it. All right. So that's the main line. We'll see what kind of stuff they've given us we have that last tier of shit we can buy. So we'll buy that last tier of shit. We'll get the legendary tune, which will let us. We're gonna collect a bunch of achievements. Uromani Python, I made it to gozaimasu. You're right. I am the real hero. You guys are correct. I am the real hero. I am the king of Japan. We'll do some real quick achievement collections because I think there's a handful of achievements for us. From like maximizing one car, maximizing a part, be able to max it out entirely. Shout out to Thrustmaster. Shout out to Nvidia. 2 Corporation. Shout out to Karen O'Hara, even though that is not Karen in kanji. Mr. Udon. Shout out to Mr. Udon. Tomo Watanabe, where you at? Tomone Watanabe, where you at? Car King. Yes, I am the Car King. We'll do some real quick achievement collections, including maybe I'll do that Asuka 400. And then yeah, when we come back next week, I don't know. I might keep on grinding, but the nice thing is, I didn't think I'd get through it this quickly. Nice thing is I will be able to comfortably transition to Escape Simulator 2 when that comes out. So yeah, for good or for bad, that's your mainline Tokyo Xtreme Racer for 2025. But we will go race some of the Wanderers, right? You know, and then we're gonna do different things with different vehicles, and to get the different vehicles, we have to grind money. But yeah, in my downtime, I might try to. We might try to 100% this stuff. But for the moment, again, like to show you how much I like this game, look at the pulsing text. Look at that shit. I love doing that shit. I don't have any of it running right now, but I got shit that does that shit. Thank all the users for enjoying our products. You're welcome. This game is so fucking good. I love this game. This game is so fun. I would also like to go back and like find some of these people who gave me like all of the trouble in the world. Like Melancholic Angel. Although we did beat her with like the Scion XB. Shutobator. And just fucking kicked their teeth in with this car. Just grudge fuck them with our Lexus. Bonus 20 million CP. I'm going to jail. All right. Day 227. Jack K. Harris comes out. Are you threatening me? All right, let's see. Is there anyone out here to race like for main storyline? Oh. Really? Well, we got the credits to roll, so what are
Plainzilla After Dark.
All right, so these are all beating. Oh, so here's a new dude. Record 01, Record X, Record 0. We can always play with those, but I'm defeat all of the Wanderers, so obviously all these dudes. Kawagoe Handsome. Hold on, before we leave, because we know Kawagoe Handsome is out. We got some money. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade. Let's take this bitch to its highest level. Ready? Unlock. Unlock. And then with 66 million, surely we have enough money to buy our last couple tiers. Power unit, 10 million. Buy it. Nitrous 3, buy it. We are fully upgraded. Where's my achievement? Where is my video game achievement for having a fully upgraded car? Because this is all upgrades. Where's my video game achievement? There it goes. Ask and ye shall receive. All right, let's take on Kawagoe Handsome. And the nice thing about it is where his punk ass is, which should be down here in Daikoku. He's still out here, right? Indomitable Alexander, Gentle Alexander, these people who beat us before. The tuner is right there. And now we can get our, in theory, if he gives us the power unit, we'll get a max 21 million for this. Let's go. That should be an achievement. Forbidden tuning. All right, Caligoe Handsome again, who just kicked the shit out of us last time we raced him. We're gonna put our feet flat on the floor, tuck our tailbone underneath, right? Like, good posture. Nice, a stable Blaine in the seat is a stable car in the game. Some Freddy Krueger logic, but I'm sticking by it. All right. Caligoe Handsome. Yeah, fuck you, dude. No more. Yep, we're good. We're good. Oh, God. Almost 450. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Great. Yep. All right. Feeling good. We will need to grind out a lot of money. Right? Refill our nitrous. To recover the 22 million it took us to, where are these record dudes at? Be record 0. So he's up here. Like, what does that even mean? Record 0. I guess it's the fastest time. Oh, it's the fastest time from here to here. So it's just like this is like online shit for them. Oh, that's what I think that is. I think that's exactly what it is. It's their equivalent of online. This is the fastest person to go down this route. Which I'm not necessarily afraid of, but I don't know that I could beat them. So let's Lightspeed Courier. What are their requirements? I'm gonna neb real quick at our requirements for Lightspeed Courier. Shows up? Yeah, sure. So they showed up because Craftsman Watanabe rode on our hood for a kilometer. So we'll go beat them, and then we'll start to wrap up. I love this game. I will be playing this when you're not around, when I'm not streaming, mostly to get money and battle points. There's no way we won't be back to this, because there's still a couple stupid things I want to do. We want to unlock the Forbidden Engine tune, right? Where we put, like, race car engine in a K car, which will be the height of hilarity. Oh! I maybe didn't split the difference right there. And all kind of other fun stuff as well. So yeah, I got a soul search. Is there another game I want to play right this second? If there's a game you'd like me to play, let me know. Right? I usually don't play games to completion. I typically play games. That's fun, and I move on to other games. That's the ADHD. Yo, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, what? Yo, what? Tron's here? That's a sick logo, though. So if there's something you'd like to see play, let me know. No one is faster. No one is faster. Most people are better drivers. But as long as I don't have to drive, as long as I just have to, like, fucking launch myself into outer space, beat you by 342 meters. All right, who's next? This is our... Nope, turn off my nitrous. I might need that. A lot of backfiring. Yeah, if they want to keep streaming it just for the Wanderers and stuff, I don't know. But I feel good and proud. Who are you? You are... King of Spades. Our peers, if you crashed into the Ginza pillar before, and you currently heard 30 million CP, you need to crash into it while using traffic. Wow, so he's like, because of the Ginza, he is because of the Holy Ginza Divider. That's why he's here. There's like, it's a pretty complicated set of circumstances to get to him. It's like you have to do it 30 million, and you have to do like this race at a low level, and blah, 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 blah. Just blow these cars out of my way. I mean, I'm hitting them. It just doesn't matter. They're just getting fucking... Yeah. Not even slowing down, necessarily. Great. Great. Love it. Love every part of it. Alright, yeah, so 32 of the Wanderers still to beat. White Charisma, I think we can race whenever. Lonely Wolf, we can race whenever. Crossman Manabe, I don't think he'll race this in this car. Loyal Knight, God Ear. Loyal Knight. With no tuning modifications. So I could take the stock LFA out and probably do alright against him. Gold License is only battles with Cope and Saros. We'd have to do that. Indomitable Alexander, we could race him. Surfing Umi Bozo, Mr. Inska, we don't know who this is. Bayshore Sheriff, no turbos. Gentle Examiner. Gentle Examiner requires what? FF cars. I don't think we are a front wheel drive car. We are... Mystic Barbers is here. What is Mystic Barber's story? Mystic Barber will only battle cars without nitrous. So a lot of these are like no nitrous only type shit. Hard weapon. Default brakes. Alright, so yeah, so you get into the Wanderers. Stuff gets like really, truly specific. Before we wrap up, I will try to race one of these dudes. I feel like they're not terribly far away. Was this Record 0, Record X, Record 1? I am not pinning anything on beating these guys. If I don't beat them, that doesn't matter. If that's really the fastest people can play in this game, then I'm not it. I don't think I'm the. I don't know what those mean, but that's what it sounds like to me. Like Record 0, Record X, Record 1. So we'll check them out. Because I don't wanna end the stream with that bit of that question mark hanging over my head of like, well, what's the story with this dude? We don't have a ton of nitrous left. You know, our tires are starting to get a little beat. Well, we might get past the parking area before we get to him. And we'll stop and equip up if we gotta. Well, we got our engine upgrade. Our forbidden tune. And see what the story with them is. And then, yeah, like I said, I don't know what I'll be playing Monday. I got a soul search. I love this game, but, like, you know, being forced to, like, use a specific car is okay. But I don't need any more... In the early access, I really did get every last drop out of the game because I want to make sure that, hey, when the full release comes out, I'm going to be able to, like, be in a position to, you know, beat the game. And I arguably have... Did I pass him? No. Where the hell is he? Oh, that's him there, duh. Alright. Yeah, so we will go through... I wasn't expecting a double arrow. We will go through the parking area first. Get cleaned up. Get ready for our date with this dude. Nope. Nope. This is... I always fuck up here. If he's up here, I gotta go right to go left. Well, it wouldn't be the same without it, right? If I didn't always fuck up that turn. Yeah, I don't know why the game spins me around that like that. That's fine though. Gotta go right to go left. Right on the road to go left on the map. Okay, maybe that would have killed me. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Change tires. Refill nitrous. Enter course. And then he's actually moving away pretty quickly. So I was worried about my tune. Like, you know, how amateurish is my tune? Turns out my tune is perfectly fine. I mean, enough to beat the game. So, some of the tips and guides out there, dudes had their car, like, way, way different than I did. Like, you know, my first gear is like their third gear. And it was fine. So again, shout out to Gray on Steam for the handling, the stabilizer, the tire offset, and some of the suspension settings. But like, hard disagree on your transmission. All right, so this is record 01. Win, lose, or draw. Unless it's close. Well, this will be at record O. This will be probably at for the day. Let's see what the story on this is. Again, not my favorite stretch of road. Not even remotely a good stretch of road for us. But we'll deal. Flip the motherfucker over. I am the greatest person at this video game I've ever played! Record 0 is no match for me. Like I said, win, lose, or draw. I don't think Gentle Examiner would deign race us. Because we're not a front-wheel drive car. But there you go. Record O done. Presumably record X and record 1 could be raced. I thought for a second there would be ghost cars, but no, you can collide with them, and so that means you can just beat them. But there you go. Not the last time we'll be playing this game. I love this game, but the glory that is the fucking Lexus LFA, I cannot argue with it. It does not feel like quite like a Japanese tuner game because I can't put a 6 spoiler on it and like ridiculous body kits, but we raced the fuck out of it. It went really, really fast, and we did really, really well. So congratulations to us. Congratulations to us. I'm going to keep playing this. I'm going to grind some money and points. There is, again, the legendary forbidden engine swap. That's 3,000 battle points minimum that we have to do to unlock it. We have 1,000, so it's going to be a lot of me, you know, dicking around, racing dudes to try to get that up there. I might not necessarily stream me racing every Wander or anything like that. I don't know how interesting they are. But Revenge Eyes, defeat 35 more consecutive wins. I've done that. Only after the relevant story. So I'm reading something about Revenge Eyes. Just want to neb real quick here at Revenge Eyes. There might be a Revenge Eyes. I don't know. But yeah, if there's credits rolled, if there's anything else, we'll probably keep playing it. But I'm not going to hold myself overly accountable to beating those on stream or at all. But there you go. We did it. We did it. Congratulations to us. As a team, we all did it together. All right. So we'll start to wrap up in no particular order. Oh, Cinderella past midnight's here. Hold on. The old boss is here. For old time's sake, let's race the old boss. She might beat me. She might not. That's serendipity. She's here. This is the old boss from March. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. So that's the old boss. Not even a problem. All right, start to wrap up. Enough bullshit. Thank you for watching me play today. I love this game. This game is fantastic. Go play it. I want it to come out on the Switch too, just because I'd love to be able to play this portably. I could play this for hours on end. Please have the save states transfer over if you do that. Just onegai shimasu. Because we've grinded very far. But in no particular order, the Real Money Python, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. Paperweight, thanks for stopping by, thanks for the raid. Screaming Platypus, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. To everyone else who's watching, I'd like to thank you for watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games or yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have, let's pick, let's get into Halloween. You could have watched a movie. What's a good movie to recommend? You could have watched Slacks. Slacks is kind of bombastic, and kind of funny, but it's a comedy horror movie about a killer pair of pants. SLAXX. It's pretty funny. It certainly has its moments, but it's that good kind of dumb Halloween horror film, right? So feel free to check that out. Slacks. But you didn't watch Slacks, you watched me play video games. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate making them nonetheless. To anyone who isn't watching, I thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me play video games. I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's find someone to raid, someone who speaks English, someone who's smaller than us. Everyone who is streaming Tokyo Xtreme Racer is Japanese. None of them have English in their title. All right. Well, who can we go to? Anyone who speaks English at all? Nope. Anyone we're following? No one we're following is streaming. How about just like a random person? So Twitch is literally recommending no one to us. No one, huh? And I don't want to bother. If they don't speak English, this doesn't sound very fun for you guys. For anyone, actually. Sort by viewers low to high. Just give me anyone. Or I'm not going to raid someone because there's literally no one for me to raid in all of Twitch. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I guess there's no one to raid. I mean, that's all there is for it. Alright, no one to raid. On that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Yins be good. Peace out and deuces. Bye, everyone. Sorry for the no raid, but I don't know what you want me to do. I am the king of Tokyo.